Alright, hey YouTube, doing another video here real quick. Sorry for the camera quality. Camera got a little bit messed up and I can't buy a new one right now. Money's got to go other places. Anyways, getting back to it, I wanted to do a quick update on my ammo stockpile and kind of what I'm doing with my ammo right now. I built this little shelf out of some 2x4s and stuff, so I had a better place to organize it and keep it. The ammo on this shelf in the top is ammo currently getting stock. So when I buy ammo, this is where it goes, that kind of thing. The ammo on the bottom is full ammo cans. Or ammo cans for stuff I don't really buy, like 380. I won this in a contest, the ammo right back there in that little ammo can. I won that in a contest, and I don't own a 380 right now. I also don't shoot 380 a whole lot, even when I've had them, because I have 9 mils, 22s, all that kind of stuff. So it normally doesn't get shot a lot, so I don't buy it very often. So it's down there as well. And then this one here, this one here, this one, sorry. These three right here, 30 cal, 50, 50, 30. All of these are full to capacity, can't fit any more in them. Well, maybe 1 or 2 boxes, but nothing else in these ones. And then this one here is just expensive, so it takes longer to build up, so I don't get in it as often. So that's why I have it down here, and that's kind of what I want to talk about, is just an idea of how to organize your stuff. Or not how to, but just an idea to get your stuff organized and in a reasonable pattern, because you don't want to be in and out of ammo cans a whole lot. The point of having a good ammo can with a rubber seal is to help keep out moisture, and when you're in and out of them a whole lot, letting the air from around you in, especially if it's damp, it can cause issues with them. Depends on how long the ammo is going to be stored for as well, but it's just something to be mindful of, and something I'm careful to do. I also put my bag-o mag right here. That's just full of magazines, AR-15, AR-10, AK, hopefully one day pistol mags. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is this little sheet right here. Let me get it better in the light for you, sorry. So this right here is another thing I wanted to mention, and that's come up with some standards for yourself. We've talked about it before with having stuff ready to go and having standards and holding to them and what you're purchasing and where your money's going. But this right here is my ammo stockpiling standard. So this tells me how much ammo I need to keep on hand for every gun I own. But I don't have it broken down by like the M&P, the AR, the 300 Blackout AR, the 5.56 AR, the AK, the AR-10. None of that stuff. I have it broken down by the roll of the gun. That's just some figuring I was doing there. Here we have, other pistols. So I have extra handguns, shotgun, bolt gun. Don't mind my spelling. Special use rifle, special use pistol, secondary rifle, secondary pistol, secondary pistol, or primary rifle, primary pistol. And then over here, 1,000 rounds for the primaries, 300 rounds for the secondaries. One of the reasons I went so low with my secondary guns is because I have 2 secondaries. I have an AK pistol and I have an AR, a 300 Blackout AR pistol. Those are my secondary guns. So I didn't want to put the requirements so high because it splits the money even further. The way I buy ammo and my opinions. But yeah, so I did that so that I could keep up a little bit better. So with this one, that's 300 rounds in this can. I'm about to add some more to that I just bought. That's coming in the mail. Then I have like 613 in this can. There's still room in it, but like I said, it takes longer for me to get this stuff because it is like 15 to right now. The cheapest I can find is $15.99 a box. I'm keeping an eye out for it, but every time stuff goes on sale, I don't have money to buy it. So it's been a struggle, but that's got 600 and I think it was 52 rounds in it or something like that. So that's definitely over my limits, stuff like that. But that's another thing I want to talk about is these numbers. Because a lot of people look at these, oh, those are too low. Nah, shut up. This is the bare minimum that I want on hand. And I was just doing all that right there. That's figuring out of exactly how much ammo I have. Because once I hit my minimum, well, then I start splitting it up and I start buying other things. So what I do is if there's a caliber that's below the minimum for the rifle that's being used for or whatever, I focus on that and I bring it up to the minimum. And then once I'm at the minimum, I start buying a box or 2 of everything and I just start spreading the money out. So like if my 9 mil was below where it needed to be, because 9 mil is my handgun cartridge. I don't have any other handguns right now. But 9 mil is my handgun cartridge. So if I was below 1,000 rounds on 9 mil, then I would stop purchasing on 5.56, 308, 300 blackout, 7.62 by 39, 12 gauge, all the extra calibers, 30-06, and I would focus on 9 mil. Like if I saw a good deal on some of the other calibers, yeah, I'd pick that up. But I focus on the 9 mil to bring it up to its minimum, and then once it's at its minimum, I go back around and I hit everything. So now that everything is above its minimum, I can buy whatever I feel like buying for the day and just build my collection that way. I don't have to be as worried. Do I have, this is not the right word, but it's the best I got right now, enough? Do I have enough 5.56? Do I have enough 300 blackout? Do I have enough 308? Do I have enough this? No. I am at my minimums, so I know I have at least a little on hand for everything, so I'm not as worried about it. That also informs me that if I'm at my minimums, I can buy ammo, because again, I'm working with a limited budget. I can buy ammo for shooting a lot easier as well, because I don't feel like I'm wasting money or that I'm putting money in a place where it shouldn't go, because I'm buying it and immediately shooting it. And I know you need to train, all that kind of stuff, because having all of this equipment, ammo, and all that stuff is useless unless you're training with it. Um, However, like I said, working with limited income, so it was a lot harder, because I would feel like either I wasn't buying enough ammo so that I could train, because I only would have like 50 rounds of 9 mil that I could use, because I bought 100, but I had to put 50 into stockpile and 50 went towards training, and it made me feel really nervous, that I was neglecting one or the other. So putting it this way allows me to help focus and split my funds more effectively and use them more effectively, as well as it gives me a little bit more confidence knowing what I have and that I'm at least at the minimum for everything. When I have to put money towards other things, or when I can't buy ammo on a paycheck or something like that, it just makes things a little bit easier knowing where you're at. And also, like if you have a group of guys that work together, guys and gals, I don't care. I'm not trying to exclude anybody, so whatever. Uh, that work together, if you can all say, hey, you need to have at least 1,000 rounds of this on hand for your gun, it makes it a whole lot easier, because I got two roommates. We agree to work together if something happens and it's necessary. So I've told them, hey, I need y'all to have at least this much ammo on hand for your AR, for your handguns, and that kind of thing. Because, yeah, I've got a good bit. I've got more than they do. But if I'm trying to now supply myself and them, well, those numbers are useless now, because there's no way 1,000 rounds is going to help 3 people. Like, it's split too far. So it just gets everybody on the same page, makes it a lot more doable when you actually set goals and you reach them. Now, like I said, don't stop once you hit your goal, because if you're keeping track of what's going on in the world right now, it's hard to get this ammo. I've actually made money off of some of this ammo because I had extra, because I went out and bought like specific training ammo, like the steel case or aluminum case stuff, and I wasn't using it, so I sold it to a buddy who was going to use it. So I've made money with that I was able to take and cover some other expenses, as well as reinvest into more ammo. I actually wound up getting better ammo for the deal that I made. I didn't gouge them or nothing like that. It's just the way things worked out at the time. I was able to get not as much ammo back, but I was able to get better ammo. So I considered that a win and progress. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there, get you guys thinking and trying to do some stuff. So yeah, peace.